Holy shit, guys, I just created a whole video about this amazing topic and it didn't even, the volume was gone. So here we go again. I got so fiery, I'm gonna bring it again. We're talking about using shadow work and healing to embody your life's purpose and why you cannot be your best, most aligned, purposeful self unless you go and do shadow work. That means inner child healing, childhood trauma healing, all these things. Okay, so shadow work is self-mastery. I'm gonna explain to you what shadow work is, really what it is, like deeply, from someone who has had 5.5 years in practice, in person, from people from all walks of life, male, female, over 3,500 people doing my case studies, plus my own healing journey of 10 years. Okay, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So this is gonna be for you if you are someone who desires to live your most authentic. I took notes so that I could be really precise here and really just give you no fluff, straight to the point, which I know you want. Your most authentic, aligned, purposeful life. So this is for you if you want to be free and confident in who you are, what you want, and what you are meant to be doing in this life based on your purpose. And this is for you. It's like you need to go more deeply into shadow work. You know that you need to do more healing work. You know that something is blocking you. You don't really know what it is, okay? You know something from your past is blocking you because you've tried to do the healing work. Maybe you've done some manifestation. Maybe you've done some other coaching. Maybe you've gone on some retreats or whatever you've done, and you still haven't gotten the results that you want. This is to support you in understanding how to use shadow work to your benefit. Also, I'm gonna give you exercises in here. This is gonna help you reach your highest potential. You're here for a purpose. You know that you're here for a purpose. You don't need me to tell you that, but I am gonna affirm that to you. If you found this video, you're cool enough. We've got the goddess Isis up there. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. So first of all, I'm Grace Moralia. Please like and subscribe if you support this channel. I have one more spot for one-on-one coaching. Briefly gonna say, this is for you if you know something's blocking you, or maybe you have multiple things blocking you emotionally, patterns, beliefs, from being the best, most aligned version of you, okay? I will get you to the root of your traumas and subconscious blocks so that you can heal them. And I also, unlike other coaches, teach you tools to release them on yourself so that you can do it yourself without me. I will hold loving and nurturing space for you to have breakthroughs, but I also give you tools to do it yourself, okay? So name another baddie who does that, all right? Name another baddie. So you can book a free consultation call. You can read about it on my website, plus testimonials, and I'll talk about it more later. But let's get into the actual video. All right, so I need you to understand what shadows really are from a holistic perspective, because understanding what they are liberates you, all right? You are not the things that you feel bad about yourself. Your life is your mirror. So when you accept that life only mirrors who you are and what you have not healed and what you have healed, you become the master creator of your life. So every part of you, every facet of your complex, beautiful, or handsome being reflects outward. So it shows you what you have been accepting, where you don't have boundaries. It shows you the quality of your relationships based on your boundaries or lack of boundaries. So every belief, all the wounds, all the blocks come from you, and you cannot manifest your way out of it. Do you see these frou-frou, airy, spiritual gurus that are like, just think your way out of it, just think right. Honey, do you have any idea about generational karma, generational trauma, past life karma, past life trauma, Akashic record healing? If you don't, then call me, because maybe some people can manifest their way out into a better reality, but if you don't do the deeper work, if you're an old soul, you've been around for a minute, you're not gonna be able to manifest your way out of it. The manifestation comes from doing the deeper work, okay? So I wish that was true, but it's not, sorry. So this is what we do. We want to see your life as your mirror. So if you can see your life as your mirror, showing you the level that you're at, showing you how to get from this level to the next level to the next level, you will get there much further and much faster, because you can dissect the mirror and see what life is trying to show you and teach you, because it exists in you. So your self-mastery, shadow work is self-mastery. Healing work is self-mastery. You're mastering your soul. You're mastering your lessons. You're mastering your embodiment. You're mastering your purpose, because you're never gonna live a true embodied purpose sustainably if you are not deeply connected to the truth of who you are, and you connect to the deep truth of who you are by healing yourself. Or else what the fuck are you doing? You're moving from an unintegrated place, and we all know those unintegrated coaches, healers, you can tell because they're exhausted. Their hair is greasy. They're exhausted. So here's the key. And I know this because I have had so many opportunities to share my work in Sedona, which, don't be fucking creepy and know that I live here, okay? But to share my work and to come into self-mastery here and work with people in person from across the world, because there's so many tourists that come through here. And basically, my brain just turned off. Please hold. I've been able to heal myself through these people. And I really needed it at a certain point. But then I came into stronger version of myself. I learned a bunch of tools. I had a bunch of case studies, all this shit. But I've had to learn to depersonalize the mirror of my life. So if you can look at your life, please hear me, because this is going to lead you to purpose. If you can depersonalize the mirror of your life and just instead see it as an opportunity for you to become better, you are in self-mastery mode. Because your soul wants to heal through this life. You wouldn't watch this video if you weren't ready to heal. All right? So you want to get to this level of the game. What do you need to complete on this level? See it as, oh, this relationship is showing me I need to have better boundaries. Oh, this relationship is showing me that I don't respect myself. Oh, this relationship is showing me I need to raise my price and my worth. Oh, this relationship is showing me that I need to humble myself. Whatever. Look at life from the lens of it's mirroring you. Depersonalize yourself from it and extract the lessons that it's trying to teach you. Why? I'm going to give you an exercise at the end of this video, all right? Just fucking hear me out. Don't leave yet, because the best is yet to come. This is an important part I have to touch on. You might understand why, you might not, but I am an expert. I would say I'm in the expert realm. I'm a constant learner, but I am in expertise in the spiritual healing realm from my experience, okay? Because there's a lot of people on here you're listening to who probably have had 10 clients, and they're just kind of speaking from their ass, but I'm not. I'm speaking from experience. Your childhood wounds reflect the patterns that you will carry forth into all areas of your life. So by understanding the archetypes that your mom and dad had for you, what they embodied for you, what they made you feel, the role that they had you in, just with mom and dad, it will show you what you attract and what you accept in your experience. So when you see dad meant this to me, mom meant this to me, I was like this with dad, I was like this with mom, you'll see your patterns firsthand, what you're carrying forth into your life from those patterns. For example, I'll use myself as an example because I don't think my dad watches these, but if you do, sorry. He was angry, very angry guy. I was rebellious and didn't want to take authority for anything. So that mixture doesn't go very well, right? He's controlling, I don't take control. All right, we look alike in certain ways, and we used to look like when he was younger even more. But anyway, so what happened? I was underneath control, and a abusive masculine figure that, for his own reasons, that made me feel angry, repressed, misunderstood, too intense, too emotional as a woman. And that made me attract and have to go through lessons throughout my life of attracting unavailable men, men that couldn't match my depth, men that, yeah, just like I had to prove myself to. And then that energy of me feeling like I had to prove myself bled into my business, my clients. I have to prove myself to my clients. I have to prove myself worthy. I have to prove that I know what I'm talking about. Like, I look young, so that means I have to prove myself to these people. And so that carried into my business. It carried into my relationships, right? And this anger, this repression, still I'm dealing with it. And I've been very conscious of it for a long time. So that dynamic was so strong. And then if you go even deeper, it reflects a past life pattern for me. It reflects a generational wound in my bloodline. So when you understand those archetypes of mom and dad, you can see how that's affecting you in all areas, because every wound affects you in all areas. You're not just dealing with avoidant partners or scarcity with money. You're dealing with a deeper wound of not feeling good enough that needs to be addressed at the root, or else you're stuck, baby. So whatever it is for you, your power is going to be, and I'm going to share an exercise with you that you can act on right now. Your power is going to be in understanding and healing and feeling. Okay. So, by dissecting these deeper truths, you uncover deeper soul truths, heal distorted perspectives, fears, and programs, and connect to your deeper self, which then leads you to soul purpose. Because your true deeper self and your soul purpose lives beneath the aspects of fear, distortion, pain. I was talking to one of my clients earlier. I call the wounds the core four wounds. What are they? People pleasing, shame, unworthiness, abandonment, fearing abandonment. They all are connected in their own ways. So you might be thinking, oh, I'm dealing with people pleasing. What's underneath that? What emotion is underneath that? That's what you're actually dealing with. You want to get into the bottom of it, which is what I can easily help you do. I can identify it in 5 minutes. We can get into the clearing work right away. And then I can give you tools to continue it. But it does take dedication and it's not easy. So only for the people who are tired of their own shit enough. If you're tired and you're like, I really am ready for transformation, I haven't had my big breakthrough yet, this is for you. So by healing those deeper wounds, you uncover more love and truth, which leads you to your purpose. Your soul purpose will come from you doing this deeper healing work. Why? Because the journey of the soul is the best and greatest investment of all time. This is how you live a spirit and soul aligned life. The deeper you do this work, your connection to spirit and God gets stronger, and then you can make decisions based on these deeper knowings because you have healed and released distortions. It happens over time, okay? Your true purpose will come from your true self, which is uncovered by healing fears, programs, belief systems, period. This is the journey of the soul, which will pay you back for the rest of your life. So we're going to talk about exercises and journal prompts to go into, which I'm going to call my building self-awareness practice. And I'm going to link these questions below and you can write them down. Okay. So number 1, what patterns are holding you back in your life? Number 2, what fears or emotions live beneath those patterns? Number 3, where do you sense these fears manifest in your life? Number 4, where do they originally stem from, mom or dad? if you know anything about me, if you ever worked with me or watch any of my videos, which I recommend watching my other videos for sure, you know I'm not going to give you any BS. I'm going to give you no BS, and I'm only going to tell you what works why, because I only try to do like the least amount as possible. And yeah, that will work. Why? Because if you understand what the core wounds you have are, awareness is 50% of all this work. So if you're aware of what's actually blocking you, you can then start pattern interrupting, healing, blah, 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 which I don't have enough time to talk about today, but I will tell you, if you have stayed this long, will you let me know in the comments? It will happen over time. It will happen over time. And I think this video gives you enough to start with. So let me know in the comments if this was helpful. It's a journey, not a destination. Welcome to the club. I hope this supported you. Check out my other videos, and you can book a free consultation call if you're interested in me helping you. I have one more spot for October.